So we have this data, right? So we got how many? 44, no, the 45 actually randomly selected students. Okay, and here are their critical thinking scores before the program, and here are their critical thinking scores after the program, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's write the differences here. Okay, because just to see that there are no heavy outliers, even though if there are any outliers, because our matched pair assumes that the population is normally distributed. It shows a bell-shaped distribution. So we look for any heavy skewness in the data. Now, a good news is this: since you have 45 subjects in your simple random sample, if there is really not very heavy outlier, all right, we should have no problem. Okay, so here I'm saying critical thinking difference. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that I shall take the after minus before, and for that we simply do this. See this calculation tab here? Okay, it shows calculator. Go to the calculator. Okay, and our column is which one? C10. No, this is where we are going to store the results, right? Okay, and we are going to take the critical thinking after minus the critical thinking before, right? Okay, and here it's populated, right? Okay, now a good way to see that would be a box plot. I know when you took statistics, box plots weren't that common, but today they are. I like those, and people. So here you go. All right, we want to do that on this one, a simple box plot, and here they are on both the directions, but for mostly this whole thing is what? Symmetric, right? Makes sense? Yeah. There are 3 out of these, like this person actually went very much in the negative direction. So other than one person, everybody is in positive direction, and these 2 have really improved well. Okay? But taking that we have 45 subjects in our data, okay, so let's run a paired t-test. Okay, and since it's going to take the first sample minus the second sample, so why don't we put the after in the first and before in the second? Okay, and let's see. So what happens? Your p-value is almost what? Almost 0. Notice that here, and a 95% confidence interval for paired, for the paired differences, mean of the paired differences is this. Okay, so this is a very good evidence that the critical thinking has improved, or there's a positive difference, or the critical thinking has shown improvement after the training or whatever treatment you did. Make sense?
Good.
Okay.
Good. Yep.
So you are interested in making a histogram of this, okay, so that you can see. So here is a histogram, right? Let's make a simple one, and we want this, and you can see here is an outlier in this direction and an outlier in this direction, right? And you can go ahead and just play with that. Go to edit bars, and when you go to binning, you can play with the widths of these. So we are not going to go into that. Okay. All right.
Good.